guys, and welcome to the next episode, Cooking with me, Chef Hamza. I've got a fantastic treat for you this time. Again, 3 courses with a guest. What more can you ask for? We're starting off with a nice little simple salad. I've got a great treat for you guys, a fantastic guest, someone that I admire, someone that I've worked with for quite a while now. Please welcome Kathryn Charlotte.
Assalamu alaikum, Chef.
Salam, how are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Good.
But absolutely excited to be here because I've heard you've been doing some fantastic things in this kitchen.
I've been trying. And now, look, now you're the guest and I'm presenter. We kind of roles reversed.
Yes,
so
it's going to be strange, but you know what? I'm
be.
excited because I'm hoping you're going to cook up something really, really good because I can see in front of me all these wonderful ingredients.
We have.
And a mini garden.
And my little herb garden over there, yes, a selection of herbs that I do use. They're not just props for you guys at home, I use them. Yeah, selection of herbs.
They look so green, but if I smell them, that will make sure that they're absolutely real.
Yeah.
Can I pick one up?
Yeah, of course you can.
So
Pick it
sniff.
up.
Oh, yeah, it's real.
We're going to start now because we've got a lot to go through and it takes a little bit of time.
Okay.
All over the med with this. So we start with a bit of salad, mixed leaf, pack it, ball, go and pick it from your garden.
We're allowed
if
to
you're
do
lucky.
that?
Of course you can.
Okay,
Of course you can.
saving
There's
time.
cheats. Look, I even buy, at home I buy packet rice sometimes. It's so much
Saves
easier.
time.
Whack it in the microwave and it's done. Otherwise
not?
you're going to be there cooking rice and it's a headache and if you get it wrong, you put it in a
I
bin.
love all these tips, you know. Like, I'm just going to take these home with me. And
Cooking at home,
I've now
big
had
difference.
permission to buy packet rice and
microwave
packet
rice.
salad.
That's it. There's a big difference between
Alhamdulillah.
cooking at home and cooking at work.
Right.
When you're going out to a restaurant, you expect everything to be fresh.
Yes.
And unfortunately now a lot of restaurants are not doing it fresh, but we make sure that everything we cook is from scratch. And that's what you pay for. You pay for that, you pay for the service. When you're at home, you're short on time, you just want to get done, feed the kids, feed the other half, sit down, and then you're ready for the next day.
Get it done, enjoy it, and like
That's
you
it.
said, sort of
Nice
get on
and
with your
simple.
work, preparing for the next day.
Love salad,
Done.
one of my favorite things. We're gonna have a bit of avocado. We love
Okay.
avocado in Morocco. We have this smoothie, like a milkshake, avocado milkshake.
I've had avocado ice cream before,
Lovely avocado ice cream.
but never avocado smoothie.
That's how he does. Anyway, we got
At least
some
he's getting his
tomatoes.
vitamins.
We got some tomatoes.
Okay.
A little bit of red pepper.
Yeah.
This for me, sweet pepper, very Mediterranean, Italian, Spanish. They love it. Onion. I've got a bit of onion. I like to keep things. I don't throw stuff away.
Yeah.
We don't waste.
That's
here.
the other half.
That
of
is
what you
another
used.
half of what I used earlier for today.
Perfect.
A little bit of this spring onions in there, like so. I love spring onions. One of my favorite. I love spring onions, and just a couple of leaves. Let's say 2, 3. Not too much with mint. It's one of those
Okay.
herbs that if you put too much, you're just gonna taste mint.
Yeah.
3.
Goes well with onion.
And
It kind of cools it down a bit, doesn't it?
He's fantastic. Touch of, again, a little bit of parsley in there. That'll be chopped up, and a few olives, Kalamata
It's like
olives.
a little plant, you know, sort of like. Let me
That's it,
smell it
little-
together.
Little bouquet.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, lovely little bouquet of herbs.
Normally,
Perfect.
I'd say don't do more than 5 ingredients to salad.
Okay.
That's my rule.
Right.
5 ingredients for a salad. But today I'm going to go a bit extravagant because I want all of these different flavors to build up. And we've got some wonderful salty feta cheese.
This, for me, is what makes it Mediterranean.
Yeah, well, everything here is Mediterranean.
If I
Well,
see
exception-
feta, that's what I think.
The exception of English parsley, because it's
Yeah.
curly parsley, not flat leaf. Flat leaf parsley is Mediterranean, curly one is British.
So why have you used curly then?
Because it was there.
Oh, it grows
It was
nicely
there.
in the kitchen.
It was there. So I'm just going to give this a quick chop up. All right, sprinkle it
Okay.
liberally. Don't worry about it too much. Just liberal, messy. Don't like I said. There's no organisation. This is the kind of thing that I love to have. It's great for the summer, for barbecue. This is the kind of thing I like to have. Depending on how much you have, just rip it.
Pull
Just
it off,
rip it.
chuck it in.
And it is, this salad is, like I say, it is the idea of the med. So,
Yeah. Because it can get quite hot out there, even in Italy. I mean, it's obviously not the hottest country on the planet,
no.
but in the summer, it can get quite hot. So you like to eat outside, and I'd feel that this would cool you down a little bit.
wonderful, wonderful. Look, from Morocco, well, half Moroccan, my father's Moroccan, my wife is Spanish. So they're very similar cultures and they are very big on eating out.
Yeah.
And they will have salad with everything. And in Morocco, you'll always have salad with everything. You cannot sit down or be invited to a guest house and not have salad on the table.
Wow.
So look, this is it. It's nice, bright, colourful. It's very simple. It's a very, very simple salad. And we're just building up the flavours, to get that taste of the med. And that's what I'm trying to do here.
It's looking good, getting higher and higher and higher.
It is getting higher and higher. And we're just putting a little sprinkle of the mint and the parsley on top. Again, like I said, be careful with mint because it's one of those overbearing herbs.
Right.
Fantastic. But if you put too much,
then
you're not going to taste anything else.
Okay.
There we go. That's on there.
Shall I just place this over like that, not stir it?
Don't worry about how we're going to mix it anyway.
I'm too fussy, aren't I?
Yeah, but we've got to mix it still because you've got to get the dress in and we've got to mix it. Leave the spoon on the side. We will use that spoon when we're doing the mixing.
Spoon is there.
Let's take a bit of the feta cheese. How much feta cheese do you like?
Oh, well, we don't want to spoil the nice salad. Should we do half?
We do half.
Is that too much?
That's entirely. You are the guest. It's entirely up to you. And look,
I would just do it as I went along. You know, that's how I'd normally do it. Ask for it, then I'm going to crumble it.
Straight directly on top.
Okay. La 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 la. Bismillah. That's
it.
It's like oops.
Don't worry about the big bits. Leave it. That's the
rock.
best bit. That's the bit when you get in there, you're like, I'm going to have that big piece. That's the best bit. Don't worry about the big pieces. We make a mess. Don't worry about it.
This is fun. Absolutely enjoy this. You know, this is looking too much now. I've had too much fun.
Just chuck it on there. Just throw it all on there.
Fine, all right.
Just chuck it all on there. Don't worry about that. I'm going to get a little bit of salt on top.
Go on then.
All right, a little bit of salt on there. Salt and cheese.
It's like a party
Not
in a
much
pan.
Salt because with this feta cheese is salty. Just a touch of salt. Good helping of olive oil. Get some good olive oil. It's worth spending on olive oil. Be generous with the olive oil. So Lebanon, Turkey, this kind of way. We have pomegranate molasses. This is one of the things that adds that sour, but just a touch of sweetness.
So what makes it molasses? I don't understand what this is.
Like a syrup almost.
Right, okay.
All right, like a little kind of reduction. It's very soury, so you don't have to add any vinegar.
So not too.
Give it a good mix up here, and that's it. And you're just going to plate up. Eat directly from the plate or plate separately. Entirely up to you.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, bismillah. I'm going to have the olive that ran away. Got it. Got it now. Bismillah. Mmm. That's so good. You know, I can really taste the molasses. That makes it.
You get sweetness?
Definitely. I've got the sweetness and the sour at the same time.
Wonderful.
But it works. Absolutely works together.
There you go.
And the feta's brilliant. Yep, that is what is making it Mediterranean.
We're starting off with a nice little simple salad, a wonderful traditionally styled tagine, and then we're going to do pancakes. Traditionally, tagine is the clay pot. Okay. That's the name of the pot. But what tagine actually is a Moroccan stew. And that is it. Perfect.
I think
if you change your career, you're more than welcome to come work for me.
I love it. It's brilliant.
In Morocco, we just rip like that and we'd hand it out. Now, in Morocco, we would normally eat from one plate.
Yeah,
so
that's friendly. And the whole thing just tastes like a medley of fun, a medley of deliciousness, a medley of Morocco.
Just think.
Really nice.
We've just had a little clean down and we're going to get ready for a wonderful traditionally styled tagine, and then we're going to do pancakes. Traditionally, tagine is the clay pot. That's the name of the pot. But what tagine actually is a Moroccan stew. And that is it. Yeah, so I'm going to get cracking with that. I'm going to need some help. So what I'm going to start to get you to do here. What I need you to do on here, I'm going to move this. With the beans, fresh beans are perfect. Just top and tail them, and then half them. You can do them 6, 7 at the same time.
I put a bit more than 6 or 7 together. Do you know why?
Oh.
Because I'm trying to cut down on time. I don't have this time at
Look,
home.
crack on how
so I
you
just
are
sort of like go whack
Perfect.
and push it over. Is that
I
right?
think if you change your career, you're more than welcome to come work for me. Right, I've got 2 different cuts of meats here. Lamb, obviously.
Okay.
I have just simple lamb cubes off the bone, and I have some lamb neck just here.
Okay.
2 different cuts, reason for it, different flavors, different textures. Right. We have on this plate pre-cut. It's nice and simple. I don't like to make too much chopping for you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind, because I don't want to cry over the onions.
No, we got some garlic,
Okay.
ginger, the basis, and onions. A lot of onions. This is about 1.5 onions.
Right,
Medium size,
okay.
1.5 onions. As you can see, this one's starting to sizzle, and that goes in.
Let's do it.
And that smell of ginger, garlic, and onion, that for me is Morocco. That is Morocco. What you're doing now with this, you're going to just release the sugars, natural sugars that are in the onions, and that will give that little bit of sweetness.
And is that why we turn the temperature down?
Just to cook it out. So, you've been presented now on Islam Channel for how long?
Well, I've been doing Islam Channel, living the life for about 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sort of, I came down to London just to see the channel, and I was so impressed. I thought, I want to work here.
So yeah, you're based in Birmingham.
Yep.
Because I've seen you do a lot of work when Islam Channel were up in Birmingham filming something. You're the one to call.
Well, you know why? Because I live further north than obviously the rest of the presenters. So if there's something going on Birmingham or above, then I get that phone call and I'm like, yeah, I'm there. And I love it. It's great because we get to see different people, we get to meet different people and do so many different things. So I love it. It makes my day interesting.
So, I mean, what kind of started you off then in the presenting? What made you want to do presenting?
Well, I've always worked in media, so I'm a freelance writer as well. So before Islam Channel, I used to write for, I was a columnist for the Canterbury Times in Kent, for their newspaper. So I used to write about different things that were going on around Canterbury, so Canterbury, Herne Bay, Whitstable. So writing about their events. And I thought, well, you know what? How about if I present these things? Is that going to be the same? So there is some similarities there. And so I just sort of swapped from writing it to presenting it.
And how's that working out for you? I mean, do you enjoy it?
I love it. It's brilliant. I mean, no day is the same.
We're going to move over to this side. I'm going to start to put the meat. I'm going to put the bone pieces first, and just place them in. I've turned the temperature up again because you just want to get a little bit of colour. I haven't got any of the spices in there just yet. That will all come. So I put the bone pieces in there. And that will take a little bit longer to cook. I'm going to cover it. Heat is nice and high, and we can go from there. This is one of those things that once you've chucked everything in, it's almost done. It's such a simple, easy dish. Touch of paprika in there like so. I just chuck it. Cinnamon. Now with lamb, quite a bit of cinnamon. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
All right. Cumin. Lamb and cumin is a must. Again, a load of cumin. Just don't even worry about the shaker.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just take the top off, throw it in.
About that much. It's about a teaspoon of each I'm putting, more or less.
Yeah.
This one, saffron or some little bit of colour, and that just gives it a bit of colour. Otherwise, it looks a bit pale and a bit spicy. A bit of tomato paste in there, just maybe a tablespoon in there.
That's the fun bit. And don't get it muddled up with the toothpaste.
No.
Same tube, different colour.
Right.
Can I stir it?
There. Give it a good stir. Yeah, give it a good stir. I'm going to do a bit of chopping. So
if this was a traditional clay pot tagine, would it be just as easy?
You wouldn't even stir it, to be honest with you.
Really?
No, you wouldn't. You just put it all in there, and you wouldn't even bother to stir. You might give it a little mix, but that's about it. I'm getting food everywhere.
Can I stir it all?
You can give it a stir.
Right.
As you can see now, it's just starting to stick. Now's the time. I'm going to add some water.
So no more oil, just a bit of water.
Just some water. Just want to cover the meat. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit so we can get that water to boil.
Wow, that's really good. This is the fun bit, mixing it all together and seeing all those, you know, those ingredients mixing around,
now you're going to get everything coming together that way there.
Cooking nicely.
Perfect. What you've been normally doing, because this is, look, this is going to take now, lamb is going to take around half an hour, 45 minutes, depending what cut of the meat.
We could make a cup of tea.
Oh, cup of tea.
Yeah, we could do. I do that. I usually make a cup of tea. You know, I make a cup of tea, right, when I've got to put stock in. Because if I'm making a dish and I boil the kettle for the stock cube, I just can't avoid having a cup of tea.
Now, carrot's been cooking 7, 8 minutes maximum, depending on the size and so on and so forth. We're going to add in the softer veg here, which is runner beans and mange tout. Mange tout, my friend,
Okay,
mange
you know
tout.
what? Some people say that
Actually, they're not mange tout, are they?
sugar snap or
Yeah,
mange
sugar
tout.
snap,
How do we?
mange tout.
What's the difference?
No, one is flatter than the other. Actually,
Oh, okay.
one is flat. Yeah, the mange tout is the flat ones. Sugar snaps are the slightly larger ones. We've got here the fresh bread, right here.
The frisbees.
The frisbees, and we don't cut it. We just in
Rip it
Morocco
up.
we just rip like that, and we'd hand it out. Simple as that. So we prep it, we rip it. It's already.
That looks fun. I want to rip this bread.
Give a bit of a
This- I
rip.
could
Give
get
it a bit
this-
of a
I could
tear.
get my anger out of this.
Yes.
Like this.
We
you
try
know.
not to make too much
There we
mess.
go.
That all
Oh,
stays there.
Yeah, it's a bit late to
I know
say
it's a
about
bit
the
late.
mess.
I'm gonna get the plate because really the
This
the
little bit
soft
goes on
veg,
top.
the soft veg doesn't take long at all.
It smells super duper yummy.
I like my veg not overcooked, especially the green veg. Should be a little bit of a bite to it. Right. Again, I'm going to taste just before. I'm going to taste the way you're supposed to taste.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is a bit naughty. You don't do this when you're working, but when
We
you're
didn't
at home,
see. You just
when you're
kept.
at home-
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
when you're
I
at
didn't
home,
see.
this is what you got to do.
I didn't see what you did. But does it taste good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. Literally 1 minute more,
Yeah.
and we're done. Look at that. That meat is now perfect, falling apart.
And it looks
just
like the
there.
Moroccan
You got the
here.
flavour from the bony bits there. So I'm going to plate up. I'm going to give you a bit of
Okay.
everything. Now, in Morocco, we would normally eat from one plate.
Yeah.
So
That's
we don't need that
friendly.
plate. We don't need that
Yeah,
one. We all
okay.
eat from one. We start.
That's like the sunna, though, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
to be
it's,
honest.
it is. Like I said, it's a
So-
Middle Eastern thing as well. The Arabs, we like to eat from one plate all together.
Problem
That's
solved.
Moroccan. That's the Moroccan culture here.
I like that. That sounds good to me.
There we go. That is there. like
Okay. So I don't need my plate then.
Don't
If we're
even need a
gonna
plate.
do this Moroccan
We
style,
can
let's
do it
just
Moroccan
tuck in.
style. We'll leave that over here.
But we added a little bit English because we've got knife and fork.
Well, I'm going to do it Moroccan style.
All right, I'll do
All right,
English
so I
style
take my
then.
bread here.
Okay, you start then.
Well,
Because you did it the proper way.
I like just to start with the sauce. That's the best thing.
Yeah,
Wait for everything
this
to
looks
calm,
good.
cool down.
Right, I think I'm going to try this bit on top. I'm going to try my carrots because I worked so hard chopping those. So I'm going to try this.
Try your carrots.
gonna-
You crack on with the carrots. I'm going to have.
They're
Seeing
good
as
carrots.
you're not even arguing for the meat. I'm
No,
going
you know,
to take them.
yeah, but you know why the carrots are so good as well? Because you can actually taste the meat flavour in the carrots.
Yeah.
So because you steamed it all together, all the flavours got sort of fused together, and the whole thing just tastes like a medley of deliciousness, a medley of Morocco. I'm here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really in the mood for some dessert.
Plain flour, egg, sugar, milk, and that's it. And we can start nice and generous. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy. I like to not waste. What toppings do you like?
I like just plain and simple. Give it to me simply.
Okay.
It's like a sweet hot dog.
So,
That's what it reminds me of.
I wouldn't have thought
New
it that
dish.
way, but yes, you could call it a sweet hot dog. Kathryn's now gone and had a little lie down after her main course and left me to kind of crack on with dessert.
I'm here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really in the mood for some dessert.
You well rested?
I am,
You good?
indeed, yeah.
Okay,
And I've
yes.
got a bit of spare space for something yummy.
We always got space for dessert.
Alhamdulillah.
Always.
Good.
We're doing pancakes. There are
Yes.
several different ways. You can either do the little souffle pancakes, or
Yeah.
you can do your traditional crepe style pancakes. We're going to stick with tradition. Right, for that, then we need plain flour, egg, sugar, milk, and that's it.
Okay.
Just a
Very
little,
simple.
Just a pinch, and I mean a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
And then you're going to add egg. This is an extra large egg. I got extra large for some reason. So only one egg should be enough. And add some milk into here. Not too much. A good sprinkle of sugar. Not too much sugar, because you're going to sweeten it with your flavourings that you add on there. And you build it up until you get that kind of thick consistency that you want, that simple wonderful pancake.
Can I have a little go?
You can have a little go. I'm going to add a splash more milk.
I'm thinking this looks like it needs a good beating. Ooh,
there we go.
Not splashing.
Right. I'm going to go over to my pan, and this time
I'll carry on doing this.
I'm normally using olive oil for everything, but not this time. This one's just a touch of plain old oil, cooking oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, whatever you have.
Is there a reason, Chef?
Yeah, you don't want to change the flavour. Okay, well, what we'll do, we get a couple of fillings.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with the British one.
Okay.
Lemon, sugar, simple, and then we can do something else if we want. We'll see how it goes. And we can start nice and generous. You're probably going to get maybe 2 or 3 pancakes from this one here, depending on how thick you want them. What toppings do you like?
Well, actually, I would have said Nutella, but that's a bit boring, isn't it? So I like just plain and simple. Give it to me simply.
Okay.
Lemon.
I'm going to do
sugar.
a couple of things for you, I think. We're going to do the lemon sugar because we all love lemon and sugar.
Yep.
Crack on, put another one inside.
Okay. Here we go.
Try to get around 3. Maybe we'll get another 2 more from there. Not
Just
too
a
much.
bit?
No, not too much. You just want a little bit. You don't want too much on there.
Whoa. Okay.
There you go. I'm going to do a kind of a caramel, banana caramel style thing. So we have a banana, some honey, and a bit of butter. Again, always use, I'm not opening, as you see on these other programs where they're opening a new packet every day. I like to not waste.
Use up what you have.
Use what we got. So we peel our banana.
Chef, how's that looking? That's a bit pale, right?
Yes, just needs another couple of minutes or so.
Okay.
I take that banana out. That should be perfect for us. I'm not going to mash it or cut it, just in half, like that.
So you used even the big fat knife just for a little bit of banana?
Yeah, even a bit. Large knife for banana, that's it. We're not
not?
worried about that. Right, so pancakes, 1, 2. That one's cooking. Then when we finish that one, we can start it up. How to plate your pancakes is entirely up to you. Fold them, roll them.
We still have a bit of batter left,
we haven't finished.
Oh, okay.
We haven't finished.
I'm jumping the gun. I'm just getting hungry
waste
here.
not, want not. So, 1, 2 pancakes here. That's going to be for our sugar and lemon.
Okay.
It's very, very simple.
I'm going to be, well, shall I be healthy or shall I just have it how I want?
No.
I don't know. Just like that, I think.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Someone's been generous and messy at the same time.
Yep, that's the best way.
Squeeze the lemon.
Okay, lemon. I don't want to get the pips on though, so is there a way?
Where, yeah, if you want to get your hand, squeeze it into your fingers.
Okay.
Or not.
I can't do that with one hand.
Okay. Wait, let me do this side here. Go on.
Yeah.
I will catch all the pips.
You have
for
your uses, you know, Chef Hamza.
well, yeah, just the pip holder.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just mop up that little bit of lemon juice because that looks so good. I'm going to fold it again. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's your pancake. You do as you wish.
Bismillah. That is something amazing.
Right, to this now, butter and sugar. Like so. Same pan, it's quick, it's simple, it's easy. Get rid of that.
How it should be.
This is,
like
I'm not burning, I'm not making any kind of glacé sugar or anything like that. So it's just butter and sugar. Couple of these bananas.
Oh, that looks really good.
It is going to be fantastic.
That looks so
Come
nice.
back in a second. So we're going to take one of these pieces of banana here. Be careful with your fingers because it is hot. We're going to fold this one like so.
It's like a fancy, it's like a sweet hot dog.
So,
That's what it reminds me of.
exactly that. I wouldn't have thought of it that way. I wouldn't have thought of it that way, but yes, you could call it a sweet hot dog. All right, now it's going to go like so. Let's see how we're going to roll this one up like that. That's there. And I'm going to take this overindulgent caramel that is on there. Look at that. Like this. Just pour it
Wow,
in.
that looks so nice. Look at it sizzling and spreading over
It
like
isn't
that.
the healthiest of dishes.
We don't care.
It is not. Wait a second for it to cool down because
Okay.
you'll burn the roof of
No.
your mouth.
And then you won't taste anything.
No,
This is-
you'll probably
Yeah,
have
this is
to.
the
You'll
thing.
have to, disappear, go to
Patience.
hospital. Right, and that's that.
Okay. Shall I just use the same spoon
You can use
that
your
I had
same
before?
spoon.
So So I'm just going to take that bit off because I want to just get stuck straight into that banana.
Oh, indulgence.
Wow, look at this. And like you said, a little bit of ice cream or cream as well would be really nice.
Perfect.
Okay. This is
Fantastic.
the moment of truth. You sure I'm not going to burn myself?
No, it's cooled down now. I
Right
tested it.
Okay. And this amazing pancake. I've had an amazing starter, an amazing mains, and an even better dessert. What more could I want?
Well, again, thank you very much,
Can I come back
Kathryn.
again?
You're more than welcome to come
Thank
back
you.
anytime. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you, Kathryn. Thank you
you.
guys at home for viewing, and we will see you next time on the show.
Definitely.
Sure.
See you soon.